Draw your knees into your chest. Rest the hands one on each knee. Circle the knees apart, back together, apart and back together, opening the hips. Go any speed. Make your circles any size. Go both ways. Then come back to center and extend both of your legs straight up. Let your arms rest at your sides. Press your low back into the floor. You might feel a subtle engagement of your abdominal muscles. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, draw the knees to the chest. Inhale, extend the legs back up, press the low back into the floor. Exhale, knees to chest. Continue at your own pace. Follow your breath. Massaging the blood and the lymph from the feet to the heart, strengthening the legs and the core and supporting digestion. Now we'll meet together with the legs extended. You might bring your arms to a T for a little more stability. Gently press the low back down. So it's about 20% effort. Then begin to circle your sacrum on the floor. And the sacrum, just a reminder, is the bone at the base of the spine in between your hip bones. So your low back is getting a little massage on the floor. And your abdominal muscles are getting a little extra workout. Circle both directions. Come back to center. Bring the knees to the chest. Drop the left foot to the floor. Grab your strap and loop the strap over the ball of the right foot. Bring one end of the strap into each hand as you extend the right leg straight up. You can also place the strap on your heel if this aggravates your ankle. Notice if you're doing a lot of effort in the arms or the shoulders, and adjust your grip on the strap to where you can relax your shoulder blades and relax the arms. Then if you'd like to go deeper, extend the left leg along the floor, press out through the heel. Press out through the right heel. Breathe in slowly through the nose. Breathe out slowly through the nose. Let time and the breath soften the back of the right leg. Now grab your block and place it on the floor on the lowest setting, right up against your right hip. So it's on the side, and there's a little flesh spilling over the top of the blocks. So it's just a tiny bit under you. Then bring the strap into the right hand. So both ends of the strap come to the right hand. Bring your left arm out to a T for balance. Breathe in. Exhale and drop the right leg over to the right onto the block. The block will support the leg so it doesn't go so far as to put strain on the joints, called the sacroiliac joints in the pelvis. Keep pressing out through the right heel and the left heel. The left heel helps anchor the left hip to the floor. Take a couple more breaths here. Supta Padangustasana, supine hand to foot pose, opening the inside of the right leg. Then inhale to bring the leg back up. Cross the strap into the left hand. Bring your right arm out to a T. Keep pressing out through the left heel. Cross the right leg just across your midline so that the right hip is still on the floor. Turn your right heel up toward the sky. Maybe feel a little stretch down the outside of the right leg, maybe down into the hip. Breath comes in slow and steady, goes out slow and steady. Now, if you want, you can stay here, or you could drop the right leg all the way over toward the floor, coming into a twist. Involved hand to foot pose. Keep pressing out through the left heel and the right heel. Drop your right hip away from your rib cage if you are in the twist. And breathe. Now lift your right leg all the way back up to center. Draw the knee to the chest. Remove the strap. Extend the right leg down beside the left one. And notice the length you've just created on the right side. Now bend the knees. Bring the soles of both feet to the floor. Draw the left knee into the chest. And loop your strap around the ball of the left foot as you extend the leg up toward the sky. Hold one end of the strap in each hand. Let your shoulder blades settle on the earth. If you want, you can extend the right leg, press out through both heels. Use the breath and the passage of time to soften the back of the left leg. Now grab your block, bring it to the outside of the left hip. So a little flesh is spilling over the top. The block's on the lowest setting. Bring the two ends of the strap into the left hand. Right arm goes out to a T for stability. Breathe in as you root out through both heels. As you breathe out, drop the left leg over to the left onto the block. Keep rooting through the right heel to root that right hip down. The block is protecting the sacroiliac joints, supporting the leg. Breath is slow and steady in, slow and steady out. Opening the inside of the left leg in Supta Padangustasana, supine hand to foot pose. Now inhale and bring the left leg back up. Bring the straps into your right hand. Left arm goes out to a T for stability. Now cross the left leg just over your midline, keeping the left hip on the floor. And then rotate your left heel up toward the sky, maybe bringing an extra bit of stretch to the outside of the left leg. Getting into the top of the IT band, long, thick band of connective tissue that runs from the knee to the hip. Now you could stay here. If you'd like to go deeper, drop the left leg down toward the floor, coming into a twist. Keep rooting out through the right heel. Use that left arm, reaching out from the shoulder socket for stability. Breath is slow and steady. Now inhale to lift the left leg back up. Draw the knee to the chest to remove the strap. Extend the left leg beside the right one and pause to notice the length you created on the left side. Then make your way onto your hands and knees. Take a little scoop of your low belly up and in. Feel your low back get a little bit more support. Little bend in the elbows. Now from here, draw your shoulder blades together and down the back. Your heart will press a little bit forward. You might lift the gaze just a little bit, but we're really focusing on contracting the muscles around the shoulder blades in and down. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, release that very slowly. Let it melt away. Come back to table. We'll do that 3 more times. Draw the shoulder blades together and then down. So it's just a little bit of a movement, but you feel it in the contraction. And then slowly let that release. 2 more times. Now, the next time that you are releasing that little contraction, let the release send the center of the spine up, the chin and tail drop, hands and knees root down for cat pose. Take a few moments here, letting the muscles on the back body lengthen and stretch. Now take a breath in. And exhale, hips back to heels. Reach the arms overhead. Bring your forehead to the mat for child's pose. Your head could also be on a block. Now inhale to rise up onto your knees and sweep the arms overhead. This is celebration pose. This is uncomfortable on your knees and you want a little more cushion, take a moment to go grab a blanket and put them underneath your kneecaps. Now bring the palms together as you breathe in. As you exhale, bring your arms to shoulder height like you're about to dive into a pool. Palms are still together. Breathe in. As you exhale, begin to draw your left hand back towards your heart, as if you were pulling back on the bow of a bow and arrow on the string. And then let that left arm open as you turn to the left side. Arms come to a T. Look to the left side of your mat. Then inhale, sweep that left arm forward, bring the palms back together. Then exhale and draw the right hand back as if you were pulling on the string of a bow. Let it come all the way back to your heart. And then as it reaches your heart, turn and open to the right side of your mat. Both arms come to a T, looking to the right. Then inhale, right arm sweeps forward, palms come together. Exhale, pull back with the left hand as if you're pulling back on a string of a bow, and then open. Stretching the fingertips away from each other. Go at your own pace. Inhale to center, palms come together. Exhale, pull back and open. Reach the fingertips apart. 2 more times each way. You can go at any speed. I'm going pretty slow. Feel free to go faster if that is what feels right for you. And hopefully you're feeling a little stretch across the chest. Last one. We'll meet back together, palms at center, facing front. Inhale, arms reach overhead, palms come apart. Exhale, bow forward to child's pose. Pause for a moment.